Hello,
Oh, hi. This is Scott. I'm looking for Gail, please.
this is Dale.
Oh, hey there. I think you were on our website recently, cash offer option about your property in Des Moines on 1330 East 18th.
Yeah, I just listed with a realtor here a couple days ago because I didn't get offers.
Oh, you listed with the realtor. Is it live on like on Redfin
Uh,
right now?
Well, it hasn't been cleared yet, but they said they would get it on there Monday.
Well, I mean, you got a buyer, man. I don't know when you were on my site, but I think it was recently. I think it was in the last 48 hours. No.
I don't know.
So what's going on, man? Talk to me about the property. I'm a cash buyer. I buy all over the country for kind of building my rental portfolio. So talk.
Right. Just to keep from foreclosure, I guess. I was on the forbearance plan for most of last year. I had it sold, and the people were online out of Baltimore, I believe, and they had listed it 3 days after I talked to them, and no, they hadn't given me nothing. I mean,
they listed it. What do you mean they listed it?
They listed it on Zillow for $145,000.
What did they lock you up for?
They wanted me. Well, right off the bat, the guy I talked to wanted me to sign paperwork. I said, "Wait a second, I haven't even got my most recent mortgage statement yet, so I didn't even really know what the final price is." He says, "Well, what's the ballpark figure?" And I said, "Well, I'm thinking somewhere around 77 the last time I seen it." Well, I was on the forbearance plan for most of last year, and they didn't have that added into it.
Got it.
And what he had told me, he said, "Well, just go ahead and sign, and we'll worry about that, and we'll straighten the numbers out later." Well, then after I signed, another guy took over, and he wouldn't honor what the other guy said.
Which was what? What did the other guy say?
Well, he told me that they changed the numbers and everything of what I had signed. I had signed for $5,000 over the 77, so 82. Well, I owed the mortgage company 87. Well, I wasn't going to give the house up get the house to them, and
got it. I get it.
Company money,
So they didn't want to renegotiate.
No, the second guy wouldn't honor what the first guy told
me. So what are you? Okay, so you owe 87 right now.
I owe it 87 right now.
And how much do you need to get back in good standing? Because I'm assuming that there's a delinquent balance.
It's 87, and I don't know the actual payoff.
So $8,700 would get it back in. What I'm getting at.
87,000.
Oh, 80. No. What I'm asking is how much. What's your monthly payment right now on the mortgage?
It's what is it? Sticking around $630.
Okay, and how many months has it been since you last paid?
It's been probably 13.
13 months. So you owe. Yeah. So you're back. If you called the mortgage company, in other words, and said, "Hey, I got a loan, and I want to make good with you guys and just get back into good standing," they would say, "Okay, well, you owe X amount." How much is that? Do you know?
The last time I knew, they wanted I had talked to them the first part of the year, and they were going to put that the money that I owed from the forbearance plan and all that to the end of the contract.
Yep.
Okay. And so it just pick up the payments again, which right now I'm haven't paid January or February. So was trying to get it sold before I got too far behind,
Yeah, and I'm telling you right now, if you list it on the market and find a traditional buyer, you're at least 45 to 60 days out from getting it sold. I if I can make it work, I'll make it work, but it has to be a good deal for me. And I understand it needs to be a good deal for you too. So,
Right.
I'll try to make that happen, no promises, but let me ask you this. It's
what we're looking at is, excuse me, we're looking at trying to buy a motorhome. I'm taking off traveling. I'm basically retired, and nothing holding me back here, and just want to go see the country,
Yeah, I mean that's what my
that's
dad loves doing that too. He loves Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and fishing and hiking and in his RV, and that's his whole thing too. So I mean, I got you, man. That sounds like the dream, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what we're looking and wanting to do, and to do that for a decent motorhome. I mean, I could buy one for $3,000 down the street here, but I don't know if I trust it even to go out of Iowa.
Right.
Let alone the county.
I mean, do you have any pocket change, or are you trying to use the proceeds? Like, were you trying to use that $5,000, to help you buy?
Yeah, we were. I wasn't even thinking when I did that. So
I got you, man.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you and I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right house. This is a 2-bed, 1.5 bath, 924-foot house with a singles, one car garage. Excuse me, right?
That is correct, but it's a duplex.
It's a duplex. So
yes.
So is the other side empty, vacant right now, or what? Or talk to me.
No, it's not. This is just one side. I just own one.
You owe one side. Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
It's a two-story, 1.5 bath. Bathroom upstairs, bathroom downstairs, 2 bedrooms up. Basement has it's not finished, but it's a decent basement.
Okay. Is it rent ready right now? Like, if I buy it and want to put a renter in there, what would I have to do?
There's a back porch that prior to us getting it, the previous owner put a porch on it, but he did get a builder's permit. And I don't know if that would have to come off, or it didn't have to come off as the inspector said, unless we were to rent it out.
Got
That's
it.
what he told us.
Oh, you had an inspector? You had an
inspection?
You had an inspection done already?
No, when we bought it.
Oh.
We just bought it 3 years ago.
Got it. And so I'm looking at the pictures from when you bought it. Can I safely say that I'm getting it in the same condition?
Yes. The bathroom upstairs, I put a new floor covering down, painted it, and what else? Just painted it with the mold resistant paint and new floor covering in the bathroom upstairs.
Do you have any idea what it would rent for?
Rent around, well, there's really not any renting around our area. I mean, for apartments or anything like that, I would assume it's pretty much the same all over town. It's usually, I had an efficiency apartment prior to this, and it was damn near a little over 500.
Oh yeah. Well, I would hope to get closer to like 1,200. If I'm
being it's a house and you're putting it.
Yeah, I think I see one right down the street. Are you over by MLK Park?
Actually, I don't know where that's at.
That's on Garfield and Hutton Street.
Yeah. Okay, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay. I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. I only ask because I see an apartment there on 1248 East 17th Court. That's a 3-bed, 1-bath, 1,000 square feet. That's renting for $1,000 a month. So I'm wondering that I mean, I'm only thinking out loud here because your mortgage is what? You said it's $600 a month?
Correct.
And you owe 82?
Yes.
So if I was in
no, 87.
Oh,
yes. It's 87,000 after
after the 5.
After the forbearance shit. And like I said, I don't know what the payoff is for interest and all that stuff.
Well, what I'm trying to understand is if you owe 82 and you were looking to get 5 on top of it, that equals 87, or if you owe 87 and you want
No, they were going to pay me the 77 plus 5.
Got it, which is 82. But then they found out that
it was 80. We found out it was a total of 87, and they didn't want to do it, change paperwork.
So so you owe 87. What is your realtor talking about listing the property for?
They were going for 110 or 105. I'm sorry, 105.
Okay, so let's just do a little math here. 105 times like 0.92. You're like right around $90,000. I mean, after everything's paid, you're gonna walk away like and that's if you get the 105, of course. Retail.
They said they had the lady I talked to said she had 2 potential buyers and was hoping they get into a bidding war, and it was to 110.
Got it. And you're gonna have to pay all the fees and commissions, though. You understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that if that happens,
I'm with a low commission.
Got it. So if you were to find, like, if I was able to, offer the 5,000, I don't know if I can, but if I was able to offer the 5,000 so that I could put $5,000 in your pocket, do you have any idea what your interest rate is on your loan?
On the loan is 3.85.
Okay, and you said it's somewhere around $600 a month. Is that all inclusive?
Yeah, it was $630 a month, and that's with that's the insurance, that's everything. Yeah.
So if I can somehow talk my brother into being cool with putting 5,000 into your pocket and taking over the payments on your loan, so that in theory I can just get a tenant in there to pay 1,000, maybe 1,100, and make myself a few $100 a month in cash flow, I might be interested in the deal, and that would be a quick option for you, and I think give you everything you're looking for. A quick. Go ahead.
That was the 5,000 was when we didn't know really what the housing market was doing and value and all that. And after last night, I'm probably going through a divorce or something. So
sorry to hear that, man. I know every penny counts, man. I know every penny counts, but I'm telling you, real estate agents, and of course it is a hot market, of course, don't get me wrong, but they're paid to tell you, what you want to hear so that they can get you to list with them. And you know what I mean? Like they don't have a magic 8-ball, though. They don't know who's going to come in and who's going to make an offer and what they're going to do after they get their formal inspection, because I'm not going to do a formal inspection. I'm just going to have my project manager walk the property and make sure everything's good to go so that, I can get a renter in there, make sure the foundation's good, the bones are good. But I just know that retail buyers on the open market are notorious for, nickel and diming sellers because they expect it to be in market ready condition. You know what I mean? Right. Just like when you bought it in 2019.
He's out of they were out of Baltimore, and I had basically questioned their if they were legit, and then they became assholes,
They changed their story. Did you sign with them?
I had signed a DocuSign.
Well, let me tell you something. I just want to tell you something here real quick. Okay, let's clear the air on something. The fact that they put your property on Zillow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just need to, sometimes I forget that, when I talk to sellers, this is my industry, so I deal with this all day long. But, I forget sometimes that maybe this is the first time, or first time in a long time that you are dealing with buying or selling property. But I'm telling you right now, if you're telling me they put you on Zillow, they've done everything a real estate agent can do.
Right.
So the world has seen it and it didn't sell. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I signed with them back in November.
got it.
We were supposed to we're supposed to already have closed by now, and they kept pushing it out because it hadn't sold. It hadn't sold. It hadn't sold.
Right, exactly, and that's the point I'm trying to make. So now, why is it going to be different now that your realtor is going to put it on the market?
Not so high priced because they listed it at 145.
Yeah, but they would have taken anything above the contract price. You understand? They were trying to sell.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so what did they say? What did they sign you up for? They signed you up for 82, right? Or so they thought. So just because they put it on for 145, don't you think if they got an offer for 90, they were probably going to take that?
Probably.
Exactly. So my point is what is your realtor going to do at 110 or 105, especially after you have to pay all those commissions? So I'm not telling you I can even put the 5K in your pocket. All right. I'm telling you that I'm going to try to talk to my brother and see if we're interested based on what we can get on rental comparables. You know, we're going to look at everything. And if I can get 1,200, maybe I am interested. But there is one thing that is important to note about that offer, and that's the mortgage would stay in place. But you're not trying to go qualify for another mortgage right now anyway, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so by allowing me to take over your existing mortgage with a favorable interest rate, I can talk myself into paying closer to the retail because I'm not having to come to the closing table with that lump sum of cash. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah. So as long as me and my brother talk together, we see that we can get a renter in there, pay 1,200, you know, and that we don't have to spend too much in order to get it into rent ready condition, then we might be interested in paying the retail. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Been just taking over the payments, and I understand if and the payment doesn't get made, then it goes back on me. You know?
And you get to keep my down payment, and then you can foreclose and take your house back. I mean, listen, I would be pretty silly if that was my strategy to be buying houses and only for them to be taken back, right? I understand what you're saying. But I think it could be twisted, you know, and I think that that's actually your peace of mind. If I miss a payment, you get your house back.
Right. Yeah.
But don't get your hopes up. That's not going to happen.
No. I know that. I understand that.
So did you already sign with your agent or what?
Yes, I did. I signed my end of it, and then she had. It was yesterday morning, and she had said that she hoped that it was going to be on there by today. And then she called me this morning and said it was.
She's going to be pissed. Woo!
What's that?
She's going to be pissed when you call her and tell her that you found me. But I mean, what do you want to do?
I was thinking maybe a little bit more than the $5,000, you know, because my wife chewed me out for that too. So.
So is she gonna get half of whatever happens here? Is she on title?
She is not. And I don't know how the legality of her not being on it, because we were married when I bought it.
So I don't know. There might be some common law. I don't know what it's like out there in Iowa. I have no idea. So she didn't sign for any she's not on the deed or anything?
No. Yeah, because that's what she's bringing up. That by law, it's half mine. Well, you're not on the fucking paperwork, too, you know. And she said, I don't care what the paperwork says. By law, it's half mine. No, it's not.
Oof.
So
that's a sticky situation, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys work it out, though.
Well, I don't know. She's out with some other guy right now, and I was just left the house to go buy some beers. I'm sitting at home with a fucking metal bar to beat the fuck out of both of them.
Fuck, man. Fuck. Fucking A.
They pulled up in a vehicle, and I was brushing my teeth. looked out the window, and they both got out of the vehicle and was walking across the street.
This is your fucking wife?
Yeah, and I walked back in the bathroom, and nobody came in the house. And 5 minutes went by, and I went outside. Well, hell, there's nobody around. They evidently got into the vehicle. Somebody else's car is still sitting there.
Jesus, man.
Oh, well, what the hell? Where the hell they at? I'm sitting in here waiting for them, and nobody's coming in.
Oh, well, maybe, I mean, don't do anything stupid, man.
Well, I was going to beat the fuck out of both of them.
Well, come on, man.
Yeah. So.
Oh, shit. Is it Dale? Your name is Dale. Gail or Dale?
Gail.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Gail, but then I thought okay. Gail, shit, man. You're dealing with a lot. I'm looking at a street view of this house. Are you on the left side or the right side?
I'm on the west side, so west side of the street.
So okay, got it. Okay, yeah, I got you. Ah, shit, Gail. Oh, man. So what do you think, man? Do you want me to talk to my brother? I mean, I know you got a lot of shit that you're dealing with right now, so I don't want to overwhelm you, but what do you want to do? What do you want me to do, man? You want me to see if I can make the 5K happen? You got to leave me a good deal, man. I got to make something, and I'm already paying. You got to understand, these guys couldn't sell the house, man. They had it listed on Zillow for months.
Yeah, well, since November, so yeah. But
if I can put 5K in your pocket and make it happen quickly, do you think we can make something happen?
I don't know, because 5,000 is not going to be left. Giving her 2.5 and me 2.5.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's not going to give me a motorhome. I don't know. It's just, I mean, if I had to give her 2.5, and
if she's not on the deed, I don't know. How long have you guys been married for?
3 years.
I don't know, man. I'm not a lawyer. I honestly don't know. So I don't want to misinform you one way or the other. But, I would think that if she's not on the deed, then that check would be made out to you. So
right.
Maybe you guys have a joint bank account so that she could access the funds.
No.
All right. Well, I don't know. Again, I'm not a lawyer, but I would think that check's going to be made out to you.
Yeah. Yeah. We were married a year before I bought the place. Right at a year.
Gail, how's the foundation and like the roof and everything? Everything's fine, right?
Yeah, we haven't had anything. When it rained really hard, it sounded like there was a drip in the basement, but nothing ever came through the ceiling. Well, we have a tree right over the top of the house, and what I think it was doing was it was dripping from something and landed on the roof. It wasn't, nothing ever came through. I mean, with all the dripping that it did come through, or was sounding like that, nothing ever came. You'd have thought a ceiling would have caved in or something, or a water spot, or a stain or something, There's never been anything like that. And what I think what it is, the water's dripping off the tree. Because most of the house is covered with this huge, big tree at the back and big tree at the front.
I see that from a street view.
Right.
It's a nice looking property. And it was built in 1980. So
yeah. So it's really new. I mean.
How's your neighbor on the other side?
It's an older couple, and they're kind of odd, but they probably think the same as us. But they're quiet. They're pretty nice. They're just odd. I think they were both teaching in that area or computers or stuff like that. they're just different.
What about how close to town is this property? Is it a good is it a good, I guess close to amenities and whatnot? I mean, I'm looking at it from a perspective, is it going to be easy for me to get a renter in there at this point?
Probably it is, but I mean, for neighborhoods, there was shooting. There's guns. You could hear gunshots pretty much any night after 10 o'clock.
Jesus. Okay.
There's been shootings, drive-bys 2 blocks away.
So it's top-notch neighborhood then.
No, yeah, one of your top notch. Yeah.
All right. All right. So you've enjoyed living there then?
Yeah. We'll take the dogs walking at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus.
Because our dogs are, the one dog's scared to death of traffic. There's a lot less traffic. The cars going around, and it's not so hot, in the summertime. So,
well,
take the dogs for a walk at midnight.
Yeah, I mean,
But Friday or Saturday night, you might want to be packing when you want to.
Right. Oh man, Gail, I think I am interested. You've piqued my interest, albeit I never like to hear that you were in contract with someone that couldn't get the deal done.
Right.
But I wouldn't feel too confident about your realtor getting anything done if they couldn't, if they had you on Zillow. I mean, that's all a realtor does, man, is they put you on Zillow. You know what I mean?
Right. They had told me that there was a realtor going to be coming around. We never see no realtor. We had people knocking on the door wanting to see the house with no realtor, and they expected us to show it to them.
Oh, so okay, so yeah,
I called them up and I said, "Listen, I'm not going to sell your house for you."
That's these people. That's these people, or
no, that was these people before.
Oh, okay, yeah,
yeah,
okay, I got it. I know these types of people, man. But Gail, seriously, do you want me? I'm supposed to be calling my brother here at 5 o'clock my time, which is in 4 minutes. Do you want me to ask him if we can do the 5K deal? Do you want me to see if I can get 5,500, or what do you need me to do, man? Because I am interested. I want to try to make this happen.
See if you can get 10.
10.
See if you can get 10 and see what you can do.
Okay. All right. But if I work on this and we can make a deal, then we're going to make a deal, right?
I don't know for the 5. I mean,
no, well, I'm just saying we're going to make a deal, and you're going to tell your realtor, hey, I got my own buyer. We'll give you a couple $100 or whatever, whatever to make them happy to go away. Is that okay?
I can do that.
Okay. Let me work on it then. Is there anything else that you're not telling me about the house that I need to know?
No, that's nothing.
All right. Well, you better be around when I call you. You better don't do anything stupid, man. Put that crowbar away, and I'm gonna try to work on this. So you better answer your call when I call you back. All right?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer here in a little bit.
No, I'll call you tomorrow. It's getting late over here, so I'll call you tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Gail, my name is Scott. My name is Scott. You can save this number. This is my direct cell phone. Okay?
Okay. All right.
All right, Gail. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.